subscribers. How's the sound? I'm going into the wind, but I got the camera turned around. Can y'all give me a sound check? See if this is going to work. How's the sound, guys? Hey, Matthew. How's the sound, Matthew? Is it loud? Is the wind noise loud? Good morning, Florida Adventures Travel. Y'all, can you hear me? Say again. Negatory. Alright, guys. Come on, man, let's do it. Don't be scared of a few rocks.
Yeah, we got a bunch of them right here at the starboard.
I just run right into them and get it over with. We live on YouTube. Alright, guys, this I wanted to go ahead and go live because I don't know how long I'm gonna have service. My service went out just 5 miles back, so I kind of got a feeling it ain't strong down here. And we're coming into the Clewiston, right where the Clewiston lock is. These things on your left here are called dolphins. If you're coming in and you want to, you can tie up there if you get here late and you want to lock through the next day. This is a park over here to the right. D'Artagnan's truck is there. We moved it down here, but we did get somebody that is going to come over and get us. So thanks for the reach outs, those that reached out. I'll respond if something happens with that, but looks like we do have a subscriber's going to come over and help us get back. This is a park. I'm going to turn this here. Oh, about to come out of there. Better not do that. Turn this down a little bit. So if you look on the map, we're on the Rim Canal. This canal runs all the way around Okeechobee. Okeechobee's over that way. You're about to see it in just a minute. We're going to go up here where that boat is and turn to port, turn east, and then go across Lake Okeechobee. You see the setup of the clouds. We're supposed to be good, maybe a little rain. Come back.
Throwing it down just a little bit.
Copy. We're supposed to be good until around 1 or 2 with the rain. Other maybe some sprinkles. As far as the winds, all we're really concerned about. Take a little rain, ain't worried about that. In a minute, whenever we turn the corner, I'll be able to answer questions. I just wanted to get the live going and see how far we can get. Got to kind of pay attention to what I'm doing here. So this is a park to the right where you can come and launch your boats, as you see. Let's see if you can. The boat there. Pretty nice boat launch. Got several places. Stand back. I think I need a cameraman. Y'all, if you don't mind, hit your thumbs up. It helps out a little bit.
Where we make the left, correct?
10-4 unless you want to go to Roland Martin's. Kontiki's leading up
I like
there.
chicken fingers, but I want get out of the way, the better.
Copy that. If you wanted to go into Roland Martin's, you turn right here, go through the lot where them boats are coming out. We are going to turn to port. Shows up at 13 feet right now. I think it says it's an average of 10. Get y'all a little better here. Now this is pretty interesting here. A lot of people noticed you'll see all this grass. It's like this until we get about, I think it's about 3 miles out there, and then you'll see it'll open up. It's kind of strange when if you go on that. Let me turn the camera around for you a second. So that's the lock back there. See it? And there's a big rim that goes all the way around the lake, a dike. And you would think, everybody thinks that when you go up on that dike, you can just see the lake, but this is what you see. You can't really see the lake. FYI, I won't be answering questions until I get out of this real tight channel here. I mess around and run the ground. Then I'll have some time. Hopefully the stream stays up. I don't know for how long. I'll have content to get out there a little ahead of me, and then I'll pick up speed. I don't know if you can tell it, but there's some ripples. Let's see. Oh, I got this thing turned around. There we go. I don't know if you can tell it, but there's ripples out here. They go up and down like that. Those things mess with your steering. You have to have a little bit of room. Turning you port and starboard. We're going to turn back here to the more to east in a minute. Let's see, I'm going to give you a little tour in here for a second. Alright, that's us. Little mark right there. Supposed to be in the white, but you notice the depth. That's the, hang on, driving. That's the speed. Set down here. See the heading. In just a minute, when I get out there, I'll set a destination. But there's a couple turns here, and it doesn't work well get in a straight line, then it'll show us how long it takes to get where we're going. This is our coordinates where we currently are. Depth and all you see. This kind of shows the lake. Zoom out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go and turn. Let's see, I'll probably show you this for a minute. Give you a little better idea of what we're going to do. Go up here, follow these, go, and we are not going to cut across right there.
I think I just saw a 2x4 in the water off to the right.
Alright, I'll be looking for it. Anybody that follows my channel, comment on what I hit out here in Lake Okeechobee. I'm sure many of you know, but some may not. Back in here. say you can only hear the wind. That's because I got it out. But in order for you to see, so I'm just about to let it live stream till it doesn't. Stop the wind, but then you won't be able to hear, or you won't be able to see through this. It's kind of hard. I'm gonna just say it, and then I'm just gonna leave it there where y'all can see. I know the wind is, I can't control it. So fortunately, the wind's on our nose. That means as we cross the lake, it gets better than if it's real calm here and then it starts picking up, because it's behind you. By the time you get across the lake, it's going to build up. So this is actually a little better, a little rougher than we hoped, which just ain't bad, but it's supposed to have been like only 5 to 10, so it's a little more than that as far as the wind. But we're going to go up here and turn to starboard and then back to port and run northeast. According to windy, it's supposed to be right on our nose. So I'm going to move it over here where you can see. Sorry about the wind. Hopefully it gets a little better. Do a quick turn around here. You can look from behind. Some of my friends on here, if people come on later and they complain about the wind, just advise them. I can't. If you want to see, you can't hear me. Otherwise, you're just looking in the isinglass, and that's no good. I'm gonna turn around and move it out. Something in the water there.
Red grouper.
I got it. Pass it on up.
Looks like a power plant off to the right, making steam, quote unquote.
I see that. Ain't the best sign in the world with it laying down like that.
The closer we get to the other side, the flatter the lake should be.
Yep. That's a good thing. And it's supposed to turn more out of the northeast, so it should start coming around. About to say, you look like the adventurous type.
Yeah, I was saying it myself.
4.3 to the next turn to port. Within a mile of that is the rocks. running good?
Yeah, but I can't seem to get the boat to go straight. It keeps going up and down.
Yeah, well, engines can't help that. I still keep a real close watch on them, especially this first half. It's the roughest. It's taxing them the most. Copy that, sir. I'll move. He's passing on port. Sir, go ahead. We'll have a safe cross. Go holler if it gets rough. The next one is Kontiki.
Sure, roger that, thank you.
I think I can answer a few questions now. Now, a little more. Give me a second. It's harder than it looks. Nope, not heading into Normandy or Omaha Beach. How do you keep from falling asleep? That can be a challenge. Well, I'd love to be down there. You know, I'm getting autopilot for long. Not that you can, but nothing like napping in weather like this. If you got multiple people, and I have done that on many trips. How's the sound now? Can y'all hear me? I got it inside. Hey, from Texas, Brett, Judy, do they have autopilots? We don't. I don't, but I'm going to get it. Yeah, it's 1968. That's a very good point. Never go any faster than what you want if you hit something. So coming up, I'm going to show you. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and show you. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to turn this down, turn it back around. Nope. So this is where we're going, cutting around. As you can see, right about there, on mine, now there's newer technology that shows it. Back. As you can see, there's no rocks there. There's nothing that doesn't show. I cut right through here. There's rocks right there. I'm gonna hopefully show you when I get up there. Now, if you look on Navionics, it shows something a little different, but I didn't have that back then. It wasn't as big as it is now. All right, let me go back. So that's coming up that's only about it's coming up in about 2 miles. We'll turn hard to port and go across the lake. Where continue going? Anyways, let's see what we got here. I'm surprised we still have service out here. How deep is it? It's running about 10 foot. It says on the chart that its average is 10 across the lake. Right? Jim, good point. I was going to say something a minute ago. The goatee is coming along pretty good. A lot more gray in it than I remember last time. What's up with that? Anyway, yeah, it is. Keeping it up. Sounds perfect. Good. Good to see y'all. I am happy to be. This is a milestone. It's a pretty big crossing. You know, the next big one like this, probably up in North Carolina, you got like the Albemarle Sound, and then Chesapeake, depending on what we do. But we're going to turn and go up to Chesapeake Bay through the C&D and down the Delaware, back down Delaware. C&D Canal, which is Chesapeake Delaware Canal. That's going to be pretty cool. But those are some bigger waters. This is the biggest one down in Florida without like going to the Keys. Burning about 1 mile a gallon on the fuel. We got plenty of fuel filled up, and matter of fact, I got extra fuel here. It was so easy at that dock in Moorhaven, like it was literally 100 feet to the boat. So we topped off there because my truck was there, And then I got even extra I filled up there. So yep, a few drop-offs here and there. Yep. If I see anything strange here on the sonar, I'll show it to you. But landlocked in Texas. Yep, the Gulf is right behind us actually. Inglewood, Florida, watching on my Navionics app as well. You can see your progress. And each marker, cool. That's very interesting. Yep. Has anybody ever live streamed this? I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, someday, very possible, which is about 3 years from now, when we turn and come out, instead of going to Florida, we might turn west and work around there to Texas, because I've never been in any of those waters over there. So yeah, that would be very interesting. Let's see, morning from Memphis. What's happening, bud? How long will it take to cross the lake? I'll tell you in just a minute. Just a minute, because when I make this turn, it's straight and I can measure with my GPS. It'll tell me exactly how far and what, at the speed we're making and all that. It's good. You can map it out, but I don't like to do that. Yes, we are, Tyler. Coming to that hard left-hand turn. Those two boats that passed us, we locked in with them in the lock at Moore Haven, so they must have went to Roland Martin and locked back through and then locked out this morning. We just stayed on the river there, on the Rim Canal. Morning from Wisconsin. 900 feet in the middle of Lake Michigan. Wow. I guess that's why ships go down and you don't ever find them, huh? I don't know what that big concrete thing is. I bet if you Google it real fast, I bet it'll say it. You can put it up. I don't know. If I don't see it on here, I'll mention it. I'll look into it. Pretty much, yes. But we're just motoring the lake. But we're gonna go to tonight. We're gonna stay in Indian Town Marina. And one of the subscribers are meeting up with us there. Come drink a beer with us, and then he's gonna pick us up at Fort Pierce and take us back to the boat, or back to my truck. And then we're gonna be in Fort Pierce for a few days. We're gonna do a meetup there. I'll post it once we're closer. There's a couple little bars right there on the water. Little tiki place is a great place for a meetup, and we'll let you know about that. So Fort Pierce is on deck. Let's see. Surf Dog said he's never seen a live stream cross. Me neither. I'm going in the right direction. Yep. I'll turn the camera around in a minute. When we pass where the rocks are. Let's see, it's fairly safe to talk right here. Andres, come to Texas. We'll prove for you. I am very much thinking about that. Love to be over there. Beaumont, Texas. RV and Marina. Yep, sound like a great place. Water depth is 9.7 right now, 9.8, right around 10. Oregon here making me ambitious to get on my boat. I know, and I know people that follow us from up north, I see their comments. They're going crazy. Springtime's coming. I don't know, not being able to boat at all through the whole winter. Well, I love Florida. You pretty much boat all year round, except when it's hot. Morning from Raleigh. Average speed, 10 foot, yep. Everything's good with the solar panels. They're charging. I really hadn't had a chance to screw with it. I will over these next few days. It was working, charging my refrigerator too. I don't know if you can hear it. It might be off actually, the generator. But I had to order a new 60 amp breaker. It was tripping the breaker I had. I had a 30 amp, come to find out that there was no reason it should have been tripping it. So I got a new one and you had a chance to install it. We've been working on Contiki, but I have it temporary wired and it's working. It's doing good. It charges, the battery's great. So yeah, that's working real good. Scenic River and Erie Canal, yes. Going up the Hudson to the Erie Canal. Good point. Thanks for reminding me about that. If you want to see a map, I made a little map of where we're projected to be. One map shows the month, and then the other one shows where I just kind of followed the Great Loop outline. Go on michaeljstein.com if you want to look at that map and kind of show you the path. We'll update it, obviously, and as we're making way, I'll update where we are. You'll see another map there, but thanks for saying that. That's a good reminder. Andrea asked, is any other women watching? I know there are, Andrea. I don't know if they are right now, but I know there's some that followed. The wind speed, actually, the wind's already laid down a little bit, but we're close to the south end of the lake, and I'm gonna turn it around here in a minute because we're making a turn up here. But it's already laid down a little bit. Only problem is, it's coming out. The wind's coming a little bit out of the south, which is going to make the waves to the starboard beam. I was hoping it's supposed to turn out of the north, more from that direction, which is where we're going to turn in a minute, and then they would put it on our bow, which is better. But anyways, it'll be all right, no, regardless. Okay, cool. Talking about the Seneca River, I can't hardly read the names. For some reason, they hey, y'all stand by for a second. Contiki.
Come back.
I see a little shortcut right across here.
Yeah, I don't think you should do that, good time.
Why's that? There's rock.
Where are those flowers that used to be propellers?
Yeah, they're laying here on the back deck. That's a good point. You said that. I'm gonna show them that later. Guys, I'm gonna turn the camera around because we're hang on a second.
Mark people told me to stay in the channel.
Just turn around. Won't be able to hear you now for a minute. And he was right. We following them boats up there. Let them hit it. Next mark. the other side, but it's over there. Alright, come on back down. Y'all, need a sound check. Can you hear me? Sound is good. Give me one more, make sure. Sound check. With it like this, can you hear? Can you hear me? Alright. We're passing, in a minute. Back over here. In the channel, but I won't stay on that pink line. There's a line that represents the intercoastal. Hang on a second. Back in it. Do a little show and tell. Okay, guys, learn from my mistakes. Let's see. Yep. We'll show and tell. This is what happens when you don't stay in the channel. Stay within the lines. Yeah, that was a mistake. Usually on a boat like that, everything that'll cost you about $2,000. So I don't do mine in burn, an hour burn. I do mine in miles. It's just easier for me to keep up with it that way. But anyways, yeah, now we're getting a little side action. It'll suck a little bit. Hopefully when we get out here it turns, we turn back into it a little bit. Yeah, we do. Should be straight onto it again. It's going to be rolly for a little bit. I left the fender out. Gotta get. Somebody drive. I'll be right back. got a fender dragging out there, but it's not a big deal. It's on the side of the boat where there's about that much to walk on. The only thing I don't like about this Carver is they didn't give you enough of walk around room. They could have gave you 6 more inches on each side, took away a foot in the salon, and that would have been fine. But anyways, show you something real quick. That right there, you see that marker? Right out there is rocks. And there's nothing there to show it. Absolutely nothing. On the GPS, there's absolutely nothing. There's not these, it's right here. It's inside where that, just inside, right there. There's nothing on the GPS. Again, a lot of the newer stuff shows that, but I didn't have it when I crossed back then. I didn't have it. Yeah, want to stand up straight. Actually, let me bring this back over here. Nice top I made. Nothing too much to see here. Let's see a couple of questions. Signed the prop to the highest bidder. That's a good idea. Well, I like them for memory. I like them for memory. You know, I have had an idea though. Something kind of cool is I had found a when I was up in North Carolina, I found this paddle, and I thought about, so y'all can brainstorm this. I thought something cool about like sending it around the country, like whoever answers the right question, something simple, excuse me. But the thing gets sent around, gets the signature on it, whoever wins, and then they take a picture with it. And then we just see where it ends up, like where the thing ends up going. So kind of thinking about something like that. Whew. All right. Well, it looks like my battery's gonna die. I don't really have a way of holding it. So, let's see. Let me try one thing. Before the battery dies. Better. Come down a little bit. All right, I'll turn the camera back around a minute and let it charge for a second. Excuse me. me for a second. Just up. Y'all, if you don't mind, hit that like button. Press one because I'm going to mess on driving. Hey, Brock. Yeah, don't fall in. I wonder what would happen. What would happen if I fell off the boat? I wonder. We talk about this all the time. We also talked about what would you do if you noticed your buddy's boat was off course and he's obviously out for either a medical reason or something happened. You know, what can you do? Imagine that. Good morning, good morning. I'm not towing Marty's bass raider. He is. We're making a little final turn, which is good. We'll be going back into these waves again. That's good. Now I'm towing my kayak, and I'm gonna change back to my other kayak. This is the one that has the pedal drives, but it has that hole in there, and that's a pain in the butt. I'll show you this. Let's see. Do this. That ain't too good. Y'all see that? Kind of hard to get it on video. Look at that water shooting up through there. I know they have a cover for it, but I done decided that's good for a lake, and I'm gonna get my different kayak. Let me come back to you. There we go. There we go. Alright, we just made a turn. I am surprised we are still live. We're getting close to the middle of the lake. We're running 4. It says that here, let me show you this. Good stuff if you've never seen it before. That's how far we got. That's the arrival time in the course. This thing out of the way. Our speed. Obviously you see the depth right now it's running 12.3. So yeah, give you a little view out. Damn this thing. Pretty much open water, nothing out there. Pretty much a straight shot across the lake now. Can't see the other side yet. Alright, I'm gonna bring it back down. Good luck, Mike. Looking good. Take your time. Thank you, Ken. AS 1968 says, forgot about towing the tender. Tender getting up on plane, you're right. Or a bass raider. That's a good question. Danielle says, but you'll see my, I have a lot of room down inside. The way carvers are made, I have a forward cabin, a forward head cabin. It's got 2 bunks in the back. There's 2 up forward. The boat's not good for floating. It's too tall, so you want to to be on a fixed dock. That makes it a little better. Y'all check him out. He says if the clouds don't burn off, we're going to revoke our Florida sunshine state status. Well, I don't think it's going to today, fella. It's a storm coming in. It ain't supposed to be hard rain. I think we're going to beat it, actually. But it is supposed to be raining most of the day. Andrea, Mike, and Marty, thank you so much for taking the time to make the videos and doing the live streams. It's cool to be able to see this right along. Thank you so much. Man, we don't say it enough. We so appreciate y'all coming along. We really appreciate the support. It helps us be able to do this. Y'all know I got one more kitchen job, and things go well. I hope that's my last one between my YouTube and my books and all that, which I'll talk about at a later time. But let's see. Andrea, tell your girlfriends about the channel. We do want to see some more ladies following, and for that you would be surprised how many ladies are on boats. We need to focus on that and show that a little bit more. There's ladies out here single-handed. It's pretty crazy, but it's true. Let's see. Christopher, Mike just discovered that you were a fire investigator, fire inspector. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to reading your book. Thank you so much. So my book is available on Amazon, and it's called Fire Aboard, and Fire Below is at the editor right now. Matter of fact, I hadn't been able to check my email last night because we didn't have any internet. It's probably there, so I can send it to a couple beta readers, and that thing's going to be live on Amazon for too much longer. So I'm going to do a book launch at a place back home, and we're going to stream it live, and that'll be kind of cool. We'll be doing a lot of giveaways. Once she is complete with the book, and I know that the book is live on Amazon, and I can actually plan the date for the book launch. So if y'all want a good read, I think it's good. It closely follows, obviously, my life, although you will be surprised how much of it is true. It's a fictional book, but only parts of it are fictional. You'll be surprised. People ask me, where I read a couple of chapters and you can ask some questions, but you can ask questions about what's real in the book and what's not. But yeah, I was a fire investigator, worked a lot of crazy stuff, a firefighter. I was a police officer. You had to do that to be a fire investigator. You have to be a police officer. Well, at least if you want to have arrest powers, if you want to work the case from start to finish. So yeah, but that's coming along soon. Y'all are the YouTube crew, and that is true, man. That's great. So I think I told y'all we're working on the t-shirts, and these are crew shirts. It says crew on the back and then the emblem up front, and that'll be for people that go a little extra mile, that help out, and maybe during the meetups come and help us. People that come aboard, come ride along, all of that stuff helps. And now that we're moving again and everything seems to be good, a lot of the plans were on hold for a minute, but now everything, now that we got all the engines, seems to be sorted out. We'll be able to move more, and there'll be more of that. Good morning, Jed. Is that Jed C? Yep, good morning. Let's see. He said, Alan said we got to figure out a safety kill switch. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Have to be remote though. That'd be good, especially for, we ain't the only single-handed people out here. That would be good for buddy boats where the other buddy boat had it or something. I don't know. There's really nothing out there that I have seen other than one of them kill switches like it's on your boat, you know, but then you can't move around. So I don't know how well that works. Morning from California. Glad to see we're underway. Thanks, Jonathan. Yes, sir. We're super happy, as you can tell. Trampster said, slow and steady will get her done. Don't want to be hitting rocks anymore. That's exactly right. So these people to get up and run hard, I just don't like it. I like this slow 8.5, 9. We can be sitting here talking. If there's other people, they can be, you know, the whole trip from the time you start. Whereas if you're on a fast boat, you got to hang on from the start. You can't talk because of all the wind and noise, and you're just hanging on until you get to where you're going. We don't have to do that. It's like it's fun the whole time. Bruce says, what I consider a wireless overboard system. I'm not aware of anything, but I'll do a research and see. So let's think that through. In reality, this we have thought it out a bit. So if let's say what I would do, if Kontiki was not responding, what would I do? Like I've already thought it out. I'd go up there beside him as much as I could, and it depends on where you are, because in very short order, if you're inside like the canals, or you're, you know, in the Banana River or St. Lucie River, Canal, whatever, you're gonna hit a bank. You know, it ain't straight. It ain't gonna be going straight forever, even if you were set perfectly straight. You could come up beside her, and him for me, and try to push her toward sand, which would lessen the damage. You might could try that. Otherwise, you definitely want to push it into something other than concrete. So if the boat was approaching a bridge and you realize something and call it on the radio and nothing happens, you could probably do something like that. We have thought about it there. Gonna be a good time, Ken says. Y'all take care. Who's that? Andrew says hard to believe 200 people fit on the boat. Yep. Good morning, Mark. Says thanks for taking us long. Looks a little choppy. It's actually laid down. Let me show you again. Let's see. Look out here to the side. It's probably easier. It's not as bad as it was. I don't know if you can tell. As we get to the other side of the lake, it'll lay down more and more. It's way better than it was. That's what we expected. Knowing that knowing that we were going into the wind, so you got the lake, and if the wind's on the other side of the lake coming at you, then the side we started out on is going to have the biggest waves, and as you cross the lake into the wind, it gets less and less. So we kind of expected that to happen. That's why we did what we did. The rain is supposed to come in. If you look on, we got surrounds. We're not really worried about that too much. Jesus, take the wheel. I told a story the other day, y'all. If you didn't get a chance to see what live was, I don't remember. Okay, we're at Moorhaven. Most of that story was real. I just added in the fun part at the end. But if you want to go back and watch that, you'll know what he's talking about, where he said, Jesus, take the wheel. That was a good one. Tommy, Adventures of Happy Hours flying down. Dang, man. We was over there for the longest time. It's crazy. Yep, too bad. We definitely go see you up there unless y'all want to run over. We'll be in Fort Pierce for a few days. We're going to do a meetup over there. Cool place. Jersey Shore. I always hear about that. I'll have to check that out. Let's see. Tanky said he thinks the camera lens needs some cleaning. All right, let me look at that. Probably right. Then I'm gonna turn it around, let you see the conditions. All right, I'm gonna cover you up for a minute. All right, let me turn around. Chelsea, way better.